So we're getting through a ton of materials right now. We've had some deliveries yesterday, some more block work which we'll have to get through. More materials over here. This is all stuff which will be used for concreting the floor in the garage. As you can see there, cracked window. Not all of the workers are as careful as we would wish. So this is our new, well, nearly completed garage. We decided that we needed to get on and do that back wall and get that and get the what's called the top beam going in. If you see this beam here and think of that going horizontal, that needs to be put on that wall because looks like it's going to come in for a ton of pressure. It's actually a retaining wall, so we need it to be able to retain. So here all of the block work has gone in. They started to do the rendering, and then we decided that we'd rather these guys do the work out there. I wanted these windows high because they're for letting light in, not for, I can't see what you're seeing, but that looks out onto, that's our storage tank up there, and then comes down to the pressure tank. That gives us, once the water is switched on in the house, that tank comes into play and it boosts the pressure so that we've actually got working pressure into the kitchen and into the house. I didn't realize that they'd managed to get in some of the power supply here for washing machines and stuff. That's where the washing machine, that's where a long working countertop will go. So we'll have to sacrifice one of these windows, probably this one. This third one will be sacrificed and widened and lowered slightly for a door, and then it will be an integral garage. We have got lights, not enough in my estimation. I asked Beth, we should have two lights over there, and then we could do with one light here. It'll have to come eventually. Everything that we do is done on the basis of husband and wife arguing, which I'm sure Filipino foreigner couples who are watching this will understand what I'm talking about. We got all of that in there and up and around. That was open and driving Beth crazy because she said that she could hear that there were birds in the roof space, and I'm sure she was right. Anyway, that's all blocked in now, and the difference between the two roofs where they intersect has now been blocked in. Some things are hard won. Husbands go into what I call the husband syndrome, which is where as soon as a man marries a woman, everything that he knew is now disqualified as valid information. So I'm sure that husbands the world over will recognize this. My favorite example is the local, was local, a subscriber and a British guy, a friend, and he's a very accomplished man, and that is actually a qualified licensed chef. But when he came over here, trying to get his wife to accept his cooking was was quite a challenge. So anyway, there we are for now. This is our little terrace, our meeting place. The way of the Filipino people is that they don't invite visitors into their house immediately. So casual visitors will come, and when they come and knock on the door, because there's never a doorbell, and they'll come in, they will sit in this seated area, which, as you can see, the birds love Beth's hanging light display there. So I'm off now to Talabong. We have a brownout here, so you can't even have a cup of coffee. We have, as many people will have observed, I'll show you. We actually have a very nice brand new cooker, gas cooker, and underneath it's all set up. We also have, from before we bought the cooker, we also have a very nice, there's a cylinder, it's all set up waiting to go. And here we also have a countertop double gas cooker. But Beth is from the mountain community, and there is a suspicion, a fear of gas not being safe. So every so often Beth smells gas, and I have to come out here and I check that the thing is still off. It's up there, it's never been used. The cooker has never been used. The hob has never been used because they're fed by gas. And we go along on this aged 2-burner, which is actually broken, and we're going to have to replace. But we're replacing that because Beth seemed like a family tradition of fearing that something will happen with the gas bottle. We'll all be blown up to kingdom come. So there we are. Off to Talabong now to go to the ATM, and hopefully there's money some there. Bye for now.